Hey guys, it's Bryony. So I hope I don't look too much like Casper the Ghost right now because I have a new filming light which I'm using today, and I'm also filming my bedroom and one of my other lights has died, so which would usually diffuse it a bit. But anyway, I hope you can see me and I hope it looks good. Today I'm doing something a little bit different because tomorrow, which is Friday, which is video day for my channel, it's actually my birthday and I'm turning 20, which is slightly terrifying, and I figured to celebrate the fact that another decade has gone by in my life and I'm no longer a teenager, I would do a video on 20 facts about me. Hopefully you'd think I'd be able to learn how to speak by this point, but apparently not. Anyway, so I think this will probably be quite a long video, so I'm going to just jump straight into it. The first fact about me is that I have a really small appetite. If I go out with my family for dinner, everyone else will have a starter, a main course, and often a pudding. I can't have a starter, I can only have a main course, and even then I probably won't finish the main course and I won't have any room for pudding. It's just always been this way, even since I was tiny. If I ordered an ice cream, I wouldn't be able to finish it. I've just always had a small appetite, and even when I go to places like Carluccio's and they do a half portion, I can't even finish that. Fact number 2 about me, I absolutely hate swimming. I am definitely a land animal. I don't belong in the water, although when I was younger I did really like it and was pretty good at swimming lessons. As I got older and had to move into the big pool, I really didn't like being out of my depth because I'm quite small, I'm only 5'1", and yeah, I just started despising it, apart from on holiday when I'm playing about in the water. Still, it's a pain to wash your hair. Fact number 3, I love trains. I've always really liked steam trains in particular. I loved Thomas the Tank Engine when I was younger. Still quite enjoy watching it now when I've got Ube or one of the younger kids with me and they put it on. It's kind of embarrassing, but Thomas is awesome. I've just always really liked them. It was one of my sort of tomboyish things about me when I was younger. Fact number 4, when I was at school when I was younger, I was told I was no good at maths. When I moved to a new school when I was 10, they actually told me I was pretty good at maths. And then I became the first person, I think in my school, but definitely in my class, to win a UK Maths Challenge Award 2 years in a row. I won the Bronze Award 2 years in a row, which was quite crazy because I definitely beat the one girl in my class who was better than me at maths. There was sort of the two of us and she was better than me and I was sort of below her. And she didn't win it the second year, but I did, and that was very gratifying. I can't remember if I was actually the only person in the whole school. I think one of the other girls in the year above me might have, but it's very possible that I was. Either way, it was a big achievement. Fact number 5, my dad used to be in a famous band. He was in a band called Cockney Rebel in the 70s and he was the keyboard player. Fact number 6 about me is that I started my business Precious Styles when I was 15, but before that I had my first product idea professionally designed by a graphics designer when I was 11, and I pitched my first product idea to a company when I was 13, and I got a day off school for that, and that was fantastic. Nothing ever came of doing those pitches or designing those products, but the experience that I got through doing it was invaluable. Fact number 7 about me is that I really like cars. Kind of like how I love trains, I also like cars. In fact, I like quite a lot of methods of transport. Cars, trains, probably boats and aeroplanes as well, but definitely cars. If I'm in the car with my dad, we'll be looking at all the new models and I can definitely identify every brand on the road, if not every model. Well, certainly lots of models, and I drive my mum crazy with it because she's got no idea, apart from the fact that one car's blue and one car's black. Fact number 8 about me, I've been a dancer for 15 years, and during those 15 years I've won 90 medals through competitions, 90, not 19, and I'm very proud of that because that was a big achievement for me as well. Fact number 9, I am an only child. I don't have any brothers or sisters, even though I begged my parents my entire childhood to provide me with one. There were some factors when I was younger. My dad was the one that looked after me, and he had a heart attack when I was 3, and that meant that my parents decided not to even try for any more kids. Fact number 10, I had my first boyfriend when I was 11 and the relationship lasted for 3 years. We broke up when I was 14. I haven't actually had a proper boyfriend since then, I don't think. I've had guys I've seen on and off in between, but I don't currently have a boyfriend now either. Fact number 11, my mum was the main earner in my family. My dad was the one who stayed home with me and took me to school and picked me up and made me lunch and dinner and washed the clothes, did the ironing, did the washing up, all that kind of stuff, to clean the house. My mum does it too, but it was definitely mostly my dad when I was younger. Fact number 12 about me, I absolutely hate fish. Can't stand the smell. In fact, the smell can make me throw up on its own. I've just always despised the things and I just don't touch them. The only fish I will eat well, at least I did before I was vegan, is prawns and mussels. Fact number 13, I'm a bra fit model for M&S. So basically I fit bras for the Angel range, I fit the 32B bra, and that basically means that every so often I go up to the headquarters, any new bras that they're designing or working on, I try them on and make sure the fit's right, and I tell them if it's too tight and they look and see if there's any inconsistencies with them, and it's actually quite fun to do and I really enjoy being a part of that. Fact number 14, I've only broken one bone in my body and that was my thumb, but I've managed to break the same bone twice in my right thumb. The first time when I was ice skating I slammed it down, and then the second time when I was dancing it bent back and snapped off with part of the ligament, and that was a long process because I had to go to a special hospital to fix that because it was a very weird break. Always the case with me, I have weird injuries, it's never straightforward. Fact number 15 about me, I didn't lose my first tooth until I was 8 years old, and my teeth have always fell out really slowly from then on. In fact, when I was 14, they finally took out the last 6 remaining baby teeth in my mouth because they wanted to put my braces in and they couldn't be bothered to wait any longer. Fact number 16 about me, I love romance stories. I'm a hopeless romantic. I always like happy endings and happy movies that have no violence or anything in them. In fact, I'm a big scaredy cat, I won't watch them. And I refuse to read books that are depressing or sad because if I want to be depressed I can just look on the BBC News app. Fact number 17 about me, I'm actually pretty good at baking. I love baking like cupcakes and biscuits and brownies and everything, but particularly cupcakes. I can actually make a cake mix off the top of my head without a recipe. It's really easy for me, and that's probably because my mum was quite a good baker as well, so I picked that up off her. Having said that though, I completely burnt a batch of brownies I made yesterday. I was trying to make for my dance teacher. I was making them vegan and gluten-free. And I think I got the quantities right, but I left them in the oven for too long and I had to like scrape them out of the pan, so that was really depressing. But hopefully next time, second time, go better than the first. Fact number 18, I have Lyme disease. Most of you probably already know that, but I have had it for quite a while, but I was only diagnosed recently. Lyme disease is got when you're bitten by a tick that carries certain bacteria, which in my case was Borrelia burgdorferi, I think. And it gets into your bloodstream and wreaks havoc, essentially. It's quite difficult to treat, particularly in me because I've had it for so long and it took them so long to diagnose it. It's in a chronic stage now, but hopefully it is going to be, we are treating it and I am getting better. Fact number 19, I'm really good at puzzles. I love solving things like riddles. I used to love the Professor Layton game on the Nintendo. I like, you know, those physical puzzles that you have to put together and work out how everything fits in place. That is always how I've been. I've been a very visual person and been able to work those things out, and I love just treasure hunts and all that kind of stuff where you have to solve the clues. Always been a big fan of that, and in fact tomorrow for my birthday we're going into one of those escape rooms where you have to like solve the puzzles to escape from the room. I did it once with my cousin like a month or so back, and I loved it so much I wanted to do it for my birthday. And finally, fact number 20, one of the sports I really enjoy doing is rock climbing. I used to do it every weekend in a club when I was younger, probably about 15, but then when I got really sick I had to stop because I wanted to focus on keeping up with dancing and I couldn't do all of them. But yeah, I've always really liked rock climbing, and I actually even have pretty much all the gear except the helmet. I have a harness, belay, which is the thing we use to pull the rope through, and climbing shoes as well. So I'm hoping to take them when I go on holiday as well at the end of August with my family to Malta, because they apparently have some pretty good rock climbing places. And I definitely prefer to rock climb than to boulder because I hate bouldering without having a harness there. It just freaks me out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed those facts about me, guys. Some of them you might have known, some of them you might not have. Some of them were pretty random as well, but I tried to put like a real mix in there of different things about me, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Don't forget you can get cloth pads and menstrual cups from my website down below, Precious Stars, and thank you all for all your happy birthday wishes I've had already, and I'm sure I'll probably see many more in the comments, so thank you so much for that. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to check out my last video, I will put it here. Please subscribe and I will see you later. Bye bye.